Here we go. The next item of business, citizen inquiry. Is there anyone wish to speak at this moment? Just state your first name and last name.
Lona Lewis.
Couldn't hear you.
Lona Lewis. Hi, for those that don't know me, I am at Parks, special ed teacher at Rosa Parks. I appreciate having this moment to talk, and I just wanted to make sure that I address some concerns that I have that have been heavy on my heart, especially this week. I know I'm on the agenda, but I had a conversation with my district admin the other day and rescinded my resignation letter, not knowing that I was on the agenda because I'm not really familiar with the process of in the education system. So I just wanted to be able to speak why I was requesting what I was requesting and why it got to this point, because it feels like there was a lot of dissension around it, and that's not what I intended to happen. But over the past 2 years, I have dedicated myself wholeheartedly to my role, often putting my needs aside for the sake of our students in the community. However, I feel devalued and used, especially in light of the recent decision to block my move, knowing it was a substantial benefit for me. According to the superintendent, my leaving would be a breach of contract. However, the initial and multiple breach of contract came from them. Certain commitments were made and never delivered. When I was encouraged to pursue my license with the promise of a salary that would reflect all the good that I was doing and the reimbursement of my education, I was excited about the opportunity to grow my role. However, upon entering into a teacher's contract, I learned that the salary did not match the value desired, and I was also told that medical insurance was not an option for me. Then upon enrolling in courses, I was informed that the reimbursement would not be provided. That was all a disheartening blow, especially considering that I had to pay my own education and my own medical needs out of an already low salary, extremely low salary. I have been very vocal about my concerns regarding my salary, which I feel does not reflect my dedication or my effort. I shared my thoughts with my supervisors multiple times, even taking the time to write a memo presenting ways to help the salary be more reasonable and make sense, but that fell on deaf ears. Despite my disdain for my salary, I continue to show up and give it all I had every day, as I know I'm here for the outcome and not the income. However, I owe it to my family first to do the best that I can. And without properly being able to provide a salary, I simply can't afford to work in this district. I tried. So between the stress of not making my ends meet and the intensity and demands of the district, it's affecting me physically, emotionally, just to be in this position. So, and the accepting an offer was not taken lightly. I didn't jump for the first few thousand that was given, that was offered to me. I made the decision to depart for something that was significant. It was more than a 50% increase. So the intention, it's not my intention to leave in a negative circumstance. I was just simply hoping that my contributions and the well-being and my own well-being would be recognized, because I've given the district 2 full years, and I just wanted to make sure that even if I depart wherever this goes, I just wanted to do it respectfully. I do understand that the program that I'm in provides a provisional license, which to my understanding was the license is for the school and not specifically for me. But it's being reviewed as it's my license, and that's why I was told that my license would be placed on hold. So, I want to do what's best for myself as well as the district, so I hope that we can move forward into doing something that lets me seek opportunities as well as deliver my commitment. So, at this point, I'm not sure what's next, but I'm here because I wanted you to understand why I, decided to put a letter of resignation in.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. The next item on the agenda will be new business. Get a motion to accept Illinois Grant Accountability and Transparency State Award for the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity. Is there a motion?
We're taking one at a time?
Yeah, we're gonna take one at a time.
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Chapman. Is there a second?
Second.
And
Second.
before the board vote, can we just share, it's $1 million grant. And that's been set aside for us, but we had to, write together and tell them how we would use it. And so, we want, the board to approve to accept this grant.
Second by? Is there a second? Ms.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? Roll call.
Chapman, aye. Cudjo?
Aye.
Ryder?
Aye.
Bowman?
Aye.
Smith?
Aye. The next item under new business, approved request for double good popcorn fundraiser to be held in October at Rosa Park Middle School. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Cudjo. Second. Ms. Rattery, second by Ms. Rattery. Any discussion? It's okay.
That's a nice one.
Roll call. It happens. Roll call.
Ms. Cudjo? Cudjo? Ryder?
Aye.
Bowman?
Aye.
Chapman, aye. Smith?
Aye. The next item under new business, approve Ken Henderson for the rest of the remainder of the school year for the vacancy of the
Not
Board of
school year,
Education.
sir.
I mean,
I believe that the motion being that approve the appointment of Ken Henderson for the board vacancy from today till the next election, which will be April 1st, 2025.
there's a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Ms. Cudjo. Any discussion?
Who first did?
Yeah,
Mabel made the motion.
I
Ms. Rapp.
have no disagreement with whatever this board, the majority of the board decides to do, the board will do. And I will work with the board at all times. I lost a good friend, I thought was a good friend, during an election previously, because I told that person that I didn't think it was wise for that person to run. And that person was angry with me, and it carried on into board work. And so I learned a bitter lesson from that. And for me, I just think this is another issue here where we've got an election coming up. We had 4 people apply. We had 4 good letters, and some better than others. And I thought that since we have 60 days, that we should at least interview everybody. The board decides not to, that's okay. I will work with whoever they appoint. But for me, I just think, in all fairness, we should interview the people who have put in letters. So that's the reason I won't be voting on this. I'll just be abstaining.
Thank
And
you.
I will state why I am voting my position in this. As a person that has worked on this board, we've worked with the goals. You've seen the improvements in the buildings. We've worked with staff improvement to try to get you what you need. Ken was on the team with us when we did it. And I would like to see him have the opportunity of that 4 months to complete his goal. In April, the people can decide what you want to do. But I want to give him an opportunity to complete some of that work that we started. So that's why I am voting to give him that chance.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, roll call.
Chapman, aye. Cudjo,
Aye.
Bowman,
Aye.
Rattery,
Abstain.
Smith.
Aye. Motion carried.
Mr. Henderson, would you step forward, please?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And you guys know that I do have standing mobility issues, so please let me lean forward. Raise your right hand. I, Kenneth Henderson,
I, Kenneth Henderson,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
affirm
that I will faithfully discharge the duties
I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of member of the Board of Education
of the office of the Board of Education
of West Harvey-Dixmoor School District 147
of West Harvey-Dixmoor 147
in accordance with the Constitution of the United States,
according to the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the laws of the State of Illinois to the best of my ability.
and all the State of Illinois to the best of my ability.
I further swear or affirm that
I further swear that
I shall respect taxpayer interests
I shall respect taxpayer interests
by serving as a faithful protector
by serving the protector
of the school district's assets.
of the school district.
I shall recognize
I shall recognize
that as a board member that I have no legal authority
I have no legal authority
as an individual
as an individual
and that decisions can be made
that decisions can be made.
only by the majority vote at a public board meeting and shall abide by a majority decision while retaining the right to seek changes in such decisions through ethical and constructive channels.
Ethical, destructive channel.
I shall foster with the board extensive extensive participation of the community,
Extensive participation of the community.
formulate goals,
Formulate goals,
define outcomes,
define outcomes.
and set the course for West Harvey-Dixmoor School District 147. I shall serve as education's key advocate
Key advocate.
on behalf of the students
On behalf of the school
in our community schools
and our community schools
to advance the vision
to advance the vision
for West Harvey-Dixmoor School District 147.
of West Harvey District 147.
And I shall strive
And I shall strive
to work together
to work together
with the district superintendent
with the district superintendent
to lead the school district
to lead the school district
toward fulfilling the vision of the board,
to fulfill the vision of the board,
fostering excellence for every student
foster excellence of every student
in the areas of academic,
in the areas of academic,
knowledge,
knowledge,
citizenship,
citizenship,
and personal development.
and personal development.
All righty.
All right, congratulations.
You can sit right here. Yes. I know, that ain't the seat no more.
I know. We will. Now we sit over there, though, that's cool.
All right, new board, back on board. All right,
Welcome back.
You can share.
the next item is to approve September payable in the amount of $3,283,096.58. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Chapman. Second.
Second.
Second by Ms. Cudjo. Any discussion? Roll call.
Chapman, aye. Cudjo.
Aye.
Henderson,
Yes.
Bowman,
Yes.
Rattery,
Yes.
Smith.
Yes. The next item, approve September payroll in the amount of $861,483.39. Is there a motion?
I'll move.
Moved by Mr. Henderson. Is there a second?
Second.
By Ms. Bowman. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henderson,
Yes.
Bowman,
Aye.
Smith,
Aye.
Rattley,
Aye.
Cudjo, Chapman. Aye.
Motion passed. Any board, committee report?
Well, as you'll see, one of the items that we have under unfinished business is to adopt Press Plus Policy 115. It was given to you guys for first reading a few months ago, second reading for this month. And they are, it's now up for us to adopt it and put it in our policies.
Thank you, Ms. Chairman.
Okay, in finance, actually, I did receive a phone call and we talked. It's no big changes this month, so we will have a finance meeting next month. Am I correct?
Correct.
Yes. Okay, so next month, you have to leave.
Thank you. All right, superintendent report.
Go ahead.
I just want to share with the board that Dr. Williams, Ms. Robinson, and myself, we have begun visiting classrooms at the 3 schools. We've done that for the past 2 weeks, so it's our goal to get out there every week to visit, and then we meet with the administration of the school to share with, what we have seen and any concerns that we may have or any accommodations that we see. So just to let you know, we're out there seeing what's happening on a weekly basis.
I know that we are fast approaching the 10-week mark that you guys had told us that we were gonna have some, I call them benchmarks, but you guys are evaluation periods to see the growth of the students or what's needed, So how is that going? Is that this part of that process?
This is part of the process, and we are establishing certain criteria. As a matter of fact, I shared with the principals that we're very pleased and comfortable and would like to also extend an invitation to the Board of Education at some time that you have time to come and visit classrooms with us. That's a very bold step that we're asking, but we are comfortable with the start of the school year and the professional development that is taking place and all of the instructional goals that we have in place. And we note that we have observed the difference from this year and last year from an instructional standpoint, and we're looking forward to continue to push that needle and to make sure that we're making some different types of academic gains this year. And we're comfortable with knowing that when you walk in, you will see some differences in our classrooms, and that is the ultimate goal. We're not indicating that it's perfect at this point, but so far we are pleased with the direction that our staff, for the most part, has been taking in terms of organizing the instructional day and organizing the manner in which instruction is taking place. And so part of our goal, Board Member Chapman, is to make sure that that happens. And there are a number of different initiatives that we have in place to make sure that that takes place. And we do plan on giving you all an academic update at each of those 10-week intervals, so you will know the type of growth that we believe and know should take place for our school district.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next report, we're going to ask our business manager to briefly review the executive summary for the budget to keep you all up to date as we do on a monthly basis. Ms. Edwards?
Good evening.
Good evening.
What you have in front of you is the District 23-24 budget versus actual executive summary as of September 30th, 2024. With it still being early in the fiscal year, as of the end of September, $6.2 million of our expected revenues have been realized. The Treasurer's Office may have received more, but it takes at least a month for it to show up in our account. So far, this fiscal year, we have expended $9.9 million, which includes some obligations carried over from last year.
Okay.
And since they're speaking about finance, Today was Dr. Williams' first meeting at the Township Treasury.
Oh, that's right.
As the board representative.
Great.
Well, it went. We were seated as a new a board of trustees for the treasurer's office today.
Okay.
There are a total of 12 members, 9 newly appointed members, which represent the school districts that are served by the treasurer's office, and 3 existing treasurers that sat on the board. One of the treasurer's seats does expire this April of '25, and I believe another one consecutively the next couple of years. And those 3 individuals who served as the original treasurer's board will be off. We were excited today. We did appoint Dr. Nathan Cunningham, the superintendent of 205, as the president of the new treasurer's board. And we will take up matters, obviously, that involve some of the confusion that we've kind of encountered over the last 2 to 3 years with the treasurer's office. And now that the school districts have a voice on their boards, we believe we can straighten out several matters that we know can be straightened out. But it is going to take a time. It's not something that we can flip a switch and turn some pages and it's corrected instantly. But it is going to take some hard, dedicated work. So we conducted that first meeting on today. And I think it looks like instead of meeting quarterly, we will probably end up meeting a whole lot more often until we can resolve some of the long-standing issues.
Well, I think that's great. You know, we are all now represented on that board. I think that's really important.
Yes.
Anyone standing in the back there, ought to be open seats up front if you'd like to have a seat.
Two other things.
So, good evening, board. I just wanted to bring up two new things, and one of them is we do have a couple of new employees here tonight. So, Ms. Calhoun, would you mind introducing those 2 new employees that are here for board approval?
Yes, so we have Mr. Adrian Alexander, who is going to be our records custodian / administrative floater if we need help within the building, if one of the administrative assistants is off. So he will be assisting in that area. And then we also have Ms. Michelle Johnson, who is the interim dean of students, administrator, should I say, dean of students, who will be supporting at the Parks School. So, yeah.
Would you all like to address the board?
Yes.
So they can hear your voice?
I guess ladies first, right?
Absolutely.
First of all, I would like to take the opportunity to thank the board and of course the superintendents for the opportunity to just come in. I look at this as family because I actually worked in this district in 1991 to 1997. And so I was a teacher here under Dr. Winston Johnson. And so it's just such a privilege, you know, to come full circle back around. So again, I would like to say thank you, and I'm looking for the opportunity to work with Mr. Booker and Dr. Gibson. And we're looking for a wonderful time to make sure that our students soar.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't necessarily have a speech put together, but I was always told when you're given a good opportunity, don't let it go to waste. So I'm just appreciative of the other opportunity and excited for what type of growth we can bring here. So.
Thank you, Ms. Calhoun. The other thing I want to bring to your attention, board, this evening is one of our strategic goals is around community collaboration. And so we have been working hard to develop some action items in that goal, right? And so one of them is what we're going to introduce and talk about tonight. And so I'm going to introduce our district parent coordinator, Mrs. Johnson, and she's going to talk about our new family education center that we want to get off the ground.
Thank you. I do have some handouts for all this.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Right, exactly.
Thank you.
We got a few months left.
Do something.
Now, let's look, we're gonna go on the night.
Good evening, Board of Education, school administrators, teachers, staff, and community. I'm excited to introduce our new Family Education Center, where we'll provide health and self-care resources, educational opportunities, and ways for parents to get involved. Here are a few of the programs that we're planning to offer pending your approval. The University of Illinois will be conducting nutrition classes for both adults and students. The South Suburban College will be offering GED classes and language classes. We're planning to organize workshops and field trips for both families to explore and learn together. We'll provide resources for food, clothing, and support for the families that are in need. And I'm eager to hear your ideas, your suggestions. Please feel free to share your thoughts on how we can make our Family Education Center valuable for our community. Thank you.
Thank you.
One second, Ms. Johnson. I just want to share something with you and Ms. Neal, and if the superintendents are in agreement with it, you guys are more than welcome to join with me. On next Thursday, the Prairie Hill School District 144 will be opening their community resource center, parent community resource center. It is the ribbon cutting ceremony of the Family Engagement Center, 5 p.m. on Friday, October 11th, 2024, at the Prairie Hills Annex Building, which is right behind the Markham Police Department. And it's going to be their ribbon cutting, and we'll be able to walk through their facility, maybe pick up some ideas and some things of that nature. I will send this flyer that I did receive to you guys via email. Y'all got it? Okay. All right, y'all. Did anybody do an RSVP like me?
I did. Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. I expect to see some people there.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay. If any board member wishes to discuss or remove an item from the consent agenda under action item, this is the time to do so right now. If not, I entertain a motion to accept items 1 through 31.
Okay, there was the removal of items.
Action item.
Oh, action item, okay. Oh, my bad. I'm moving fast, I'm ready to go.
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Cudjo. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Bowman. Any discussion?
When will you done with the construction?
Well, which part of the construction?
There's a lot going.
It's still, I know years ago, but I know the air conditioning project has pretty much come to a close. We're in the final weeks, the staff is being trained on the adjustment of understanding how to, monitor equipment and learn that it's all computerized now, not to, take a key and go underneath it anymore. So that's probably gonna take another month or so for them to finalize that. But in terms of the equipment actually being installed, that is complete. We're going through punch list things right now, just little things that need to be, fixed or left off or whatever. And the elevator project, we believe is going to start, it's supposed to start in October. So we're excited about that to get those elevators in as well. Then the other ongoing projects, we'll list them out and be prepared to update at the next board meeting as well. Yes, sir.
But they changed my grass over there across the street. No, well, I don't know. That's, like I said, I stay across the street, so I see a lot of stuff. Even with that track and field,
Coming along. Yeah. Well, we're excited. This week, the tracks at all 3 of the schools should be painted. So they'll get the school colors on the grounds and the stripes and the lanes. All of that will be put in, and then we have to repair the grass around the tracks. And then
That's right.
only at King, in Rosa Parks, it's a soccer field in the middle of their track. So that will remain until such time as, getting a full turf that size would be a lot of money. But at King, we'll put turf in the middle. It's only like a 20 by 60 foot square footage. And then at Lincoln, Lincoln's get turf in the middle as well. It's a very small.
Okay, cool.
Very small. So, we're in the process. Yes, sir. And then we'll start the fence around all 3 locations after we get the track and fields with locks. Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. The next item, approval of personnel, roll call.
Cudjo. And I know how to say it.
It's Pam.
Pam.
It's Pam.
Henderson.
Yes.
Right. Bowman.
Yes.
Rattery.
Aye.
Smith. Henderson.
You gotta get used to it now, so.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, we good.
The next item on the agenda, approved personnel, I am going to pour item 4, 5, and number 11. And can I get a motion to approve items 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and 13 through 20 on the agenda? Is there a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Chapman. Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Henderson, any discussion? Roll call.
Chapman, aye. Henderson.
Yes.
Rattery.
Aye.
Smith.
Aye.
Cudjo. Whatever. And Bowman. All right. What am I having? This is Pam.
Because I've probably been saying it wrong for so long, it's just embedded in all of us.
Because I was getting ready to say, with the Kelly, but
I'm so used to Kelly. Okay, next item is unfinished business. Is there a motion to adopt Press Plus Policy Issue 115?
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Cudjo-Kelly.
Second.
Who say second?
Bowman.
Ms. Bowman. Any discussion?
No. Well, you guys have it. It's been there. It is a policy that has nothing germane to the district specific. It is all state mandates that have to be approved and put into our policies. I would like to have a meeting with the whole board, because I do think that we have some specifics that we need to do for the district to start putting them into effect and make policies of them. And I need your approval and how you guys want me to go forward with that.
All right, thank you. Is there a motion? Did I do it?
Yeah, we did that.
All right.
That was it.
Roll call.
Chapman. Cudjo. Bowman. Aye. Chapman. Aye. Smith.
Aye.
Rattery.
Aye.
Henderson.
It's not.
It's hot. I don't know.
Yeah, ain't worth it. Nobody
Right.
said anything. We'll put the salads in this way.
Got me all nervous and stuff.
Next item is conference request approval, items 1 through 7. Is there a motion to accept? To approve? Motion to approve conference request, items 1 through 7.
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Chapman. Second by Mr. Smith. Any discussion? Roll call.
Chapman, aye. Smith.
Aye.
Kelly. Pam. Henderson.
Yes.
Rattley.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. All right, FYI,
No.
40.
Yes, we did, Board. We did receive one FOIA request, and they wanted our copier information, who we're using for our copier, so it's just a matter of forwarding them a copy of the contract.
Okay. Same standard stuff. All right, next item, to adjourn the meeting. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Chapman. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Bowman.
Chapman,
Meeting adjourned.
aye. Bowman. Aye. Bradley. Henderson. Pan.
I don't want to be that baby sleep. That's it.
Hello,
Hey, Bradley, see what's going on?
Oh, no.